Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, most Kenyans, and especially those coming from Mount Kenya region, have been made to believe that the easiest way for someone looking for an elective seat in Mount Kenya region is by either joining or getting a UDA ticket. But this could be far from the truth if really the yesterday and other past event that the Meru Senator Mithika Linturi has passed through is something to go by. Now, Mithika Linturi is fighting to become the third governor of Meru County on UDA ticket under Kenya Kwanza coalition. Then on the same breath, we have a sitting governor, Kiraitu Murungi, who also wants to defend his seat, at least for the second term, on his party, the BAS party, which is associating with the Azimio la Umoja coalition. So this is the rivalry going on in Meru County. And yesterday, Linturi again was treated to a rowdy reception by some youth when he was in his campaign rally. And this is what the Star published on their electronic media, if you allow me to read. Senator Mithika Linturi yet again had a rowdy time selling his governor seat ambition in Meru after he was met with resistance staged by a group of rowdy youth. His campaign activities were brought to a standstill after the youth chanted slogan friendly to incumbent governor Kiraitu Murungi and Azimio la Umoja led by ODM leader Raila Odinga. Linturi is a member of Kenya Kwanza Alliance led by Deputy President William Ruto. Now, on this Linturi's incident, I want us to use this opportunity to check on some of the reasons why Mithika Linturi might not become the next governor of Meru County. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend a video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, beside Mithika Linturi's move to declare his interest in Meru governorship, there have been two serious candidates who can win that seat. Number one, we have a sitting governor in the name of Kiraitu Murungi. Then number two, we have a CS who was a former governor in the name of Peter Munya. These were the serious candidates who can easily win that seat, either Murungi or Peter Munya. But now, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, in their own wisdom, find it good to talk to these two leaders so that one person can go on ballot as the coalition candidate and the other one can just support this coalition and his interests can be taken care of through the cabinet slots. And that is what informed Raila Odinga to call for a handshake between Kiraitu Murungi and CS Peter Munya. Ujue Munya to some extent amekuwa mtu wa baba. And therefore, Raila needs votes from Meru County. To some extent, they have been voting for Raila Odinga. Even the time when Peter Munya declared support for NASA coalition, you remember how people were so much happy in his rallies. So it means if Raila gets someone on the ground to help him, he can easily get the votes. So by calling for this handshake, Everyone was benefiting here. Raila Odinga will get the votes. Then we have Peter Munya, his interest will be taken care of in the cabinet. And Kiraitu Murungi has now a chance to go on the ground as a single candidate from this coalition. So he will have an easy time rather than dividing votes. The votes are together. So in this way, you see, Kiraitu Murungi and Peter Munya supporters are going to easily work together. So bring the force from Peter Munya and the Kiraitu Murungi you put here. Can Mithika Linturi defeat these two forces? In my view, I don't see Linturi managing to defeat these two leaders. This could be one of the reasons Mithika Linturi is meeting with a lot of resistance from the ground. And having this clear in mind, I'm convinced that there's no way Kenya Kwanza coalition candidate in Meru County is going to defeat the Azimio la Umoja candidate. As simple as that. Because I believe if Mithika Linturi is on ballot, Peter Munya is on ballot, Kiraitu Murungi is on ballot, then anyone can get a chance. But because there's no division in Azimio, there's no chance for William Samoei Ruto candidate. So Linturi can just have only one chance to reconsider going for the senatorial seat. He can easily get re-elected. And secondly, I'm believing that to some extent, youth that just got tired of Mithika Linturi's attack towards number one, Raila Odinga, and secondly, President Uhuru Kenyatta. Because by making this attack, youth believe that it is better for Mithika Linturi to sell his agenda to the youth and give solution to the problem that youth are facing in Meru County, rather than staging attacks to the opponent without really explaining to them how he is going to take care of their interest in case he becomes the governor. So watu wanaweza kuwa tu wamechoka na huyu jamaa, ndio maana akikuja, they just make noise for him. They are just tired with him. Because when Mithika is in the church, he's busy attacking Raila, he's busy attacking the president. When he gets to a rally, he's doing the same thing. And they come on the ground, tell people he want to become the governor. That cannot work. And this could be one of the reasons that has informed this youth to get mad on Mithika Linturi. And lastly, of course, we are in campaign season. And there can be also a possibility of Mithika Linturi's opponent organizing for his heckling and resistance during his campaign. Remember, these governors have their networks in the county all the way from the top to the village level. So if they feel to activate those networks and use it for their personal gain, they can still go ahead and do that. So Mithika Linturi heckling can also have been stage managed by either Peter Munya supporters, and if not, then the sitting governor supporters who are not happy on how he's selling his agenda. So they can just organize through the opponent so that the ground can be resistant to Mithika Linturi to create a perception that he might not win this election. That's my view. I don't know what you think about this, but let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But before I go, I just want to thank one of our viewers who has been a member of this channel. He joined the membership and has been a member for almost 3 months. I think this is his 4th month by the name Charles Akuku. Thank you so much for joining this channel membership and for your unconditional support, even with your resources. I also use this opportunity to thank other people who have joined the channel membership. You can freely join the channel membership with as little as $5 to support our work on this Punchline. Again, you can reach me out through my WhatsApp number that I always put in the description section. Ukiwa na M-Pesa ama any other help, even advice, you are welcomed through that same number. Thank you and see you in our next video.
The country has been fighting because there is an individual who does not accept election results once they are announced by IEBC.
Thank you very much, Senator. As I mentioned a little earlier on, that as a church, we try to minister to people from different political parties without creating any sense of animosity. And in a function like this, which is in our church, we try to maintain that attitude, that everything else comes, whether you are UDA, whether you are ODM, whether you are Jubilee, whether you are welcome here. And you need to feel comfortable here that no one is alienating you and no one is actually saying some things that are negative that would ostracize anyone. So, Mheshimiwa, I don't know whether we need to let you go on or
yes, 1 minute.
Provided.
Yes. Sorry, I'm sorry. These things at times can be very emotional, and I'm sorry and I apologize profusely to the church. Yeah, but please understand me. I am sorry. I am really sorry, Bishop, if I've gone beyond.